Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now, Kubrat Pulev's team, or a member of Kubrat Pulev's team, has said that Anthony Joshua has been crying a lot and saying that he wants to go home, he wants this, he wants that, and Kubrat Pulev has had to jump through hoops and abide by those rules. Well, first things first, Kubrat Pulev is a mandatory challenger, Anthony Joshua is the champion. You want to fight the champion, you want the belt, come and fight him. That's the whole point of being a world champion. You defend the belt where you want to defend the belt. Obviously, as a world champion, it's great if you go to America, Saudi Arabia, UK, maybe Ireland, other places to defend your world titles. But Anthony Joshua is the champion. He's from the UK, so he can defend in the UK if he wants to. So Kubrat Pulev and his team saying that they are abiding by Anthony Joshua's rules and giving him what he wants in the fight. Well, Anthony Joshua is the one who gives Kubrat Pulev what he wants, because AJ is the champ, not Kubrat Pulev. Let's not get anything twisted. Kubrat Pulev seems to think he's already the champion in this fight. He's saying all of these things like Anthony Joshua is mentally weak. He's coming over to knock out Anthony Joshua. And this now, Anthony Joshua is crying, saying he wants this, he wants that. Anthony Joshua could have fought Andy Ruiz Jr. in the UK, but Ruiz didn't want to. So Anthony Joshua could have said, no, I'm going to make you come to the UK, but he didn't. He went and done it at a neutral location, Saudi Arabia. So he was happy to pacify Andy Ruiz Jr. because Andy Ruiz was the champion. So AJ done that at a neutral location because AJ was then the challenger. Kubrat Pulev in this instance is the challenger, so Anthony Joshua decides where the fight is, when it is. If you want your opportunity, that's the deal. If you don't, then fine. Anthony Joshua will go and fight someone else. Maybe Usyk, maybe Tyson Fury. But one thing that Kubrat Pulev needs to understand is he is not the champion. He is not in any position to tell Anthony Joshua where the fight should be, how much money he should be getting, because there is a mandatory split. That's like 70-30. So Kubrat Pulev and his team are in no position to say that they are giving Anthony Joshua what he wants, because as I said before, Joshua's the champion. So it's in the UK, that's the way it is. I mean, Anthony Joshua was even looking at taking it to Saudi Arabia, maybe Croatia, which was suggested by Pulev's team to get this fight done, because Anthony Joshua has a mandatory Pulev that he wants to get out of the way so that he can get closer to the Tyson Fury fight. But it seems to have been Kubrat Pulev who is not happy fighting here, not fighting there. So ultimately, Anthony Joshua is not the problem. Anthony Joshua will fight behind closed doors against Kubrat Pulev. But obviously, Pulev sees this as his last opportunity at a world title, but more importantly, his last opportunity at a big payday. So that is why he wants the fight to take place somewhere else, like maybe Croatia, like maybe Saudi Arabia, where they can get a site fee and earn more money from the fight. Because if this fight happens in the UK behind closed doors, which it likely will happen, I know it's going to be December, but maybe things are still the same by then. Hopefully things are better. Maybe they can get between 5 and 10,000 people into the O2, but at the moment, we don't know. So ultimately at the moment, this is the way things are. The fight could be behind closed doors, meaning less money for Anthony Joshua and less money for Kubrat Pulev. And the only way that Kubrat Pulev and his team can force it to go somewhere else is if they win a purse bid. If not, if it goes to purse bids and gets opened up, then the highest bidder gets it. But if that does not happen, if Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua want to stage the fight in the UK, then they can make a deal with Kubrat Pulev. So the fight will be in the UK, likely at the O2. And at the moment, it is not clear how many people will be able to attend this event in December. And it looks like December 12th. That seems to be the date they are looking at. December 5th was being talked about as well, but it seems like it's going to be December 12th. And the reason for that is because I believe that Alexander Usyk and Derek Chisora will happen October 31st. We now know that Dillian Whyte will fight Alexander Povetkin in November, either on the 14th or the 21st. So the idea with that is 3 mega heavyweight events, but spaced out. So you have one at the end of October, one around the middle stage of November, then one early to mid-December. So they are 3 pay-per-view events all spread out so that it makes it easier for fight fans to purchase those events. If they're too close together, then fight fans will have to choose which one they want to watch. So one thing we do know about this fight is it will definitely be in December, meaning Anthony Joshua will have been out of the ring for a full year, which, I mean, given the current climate, it's not great, but I mean, it cannot be helped. So December is when AJ will be back. And the other thing we do know is it will probably be at the O2. The one thing about that though is the bigger the attendance is, the bigger the capacity of the stadium arena of the event, the more people they can get in there, because the more people can social distance. So if you think that the O2 is what, 20,000 capacity or around that, you could probably get, what, 10,000 people in there, maybe a little bit less. But obviously with these strict social distancing guidelines, you can get around 10,000 people in there. So it's about half, because I think it is 2, maybe even 1 meters by then that you have to social distance from other people. So at the O2, 20,000 capacity, around 8 or 10,000 people in there. So that won't be so bad, but nothing compared to what Anthony Joshua is used to. Like, I mean, 20,000 in Saudi Arabia, 90, 80,000 at Wembley and the Principality Stadium. So it's going to be different for Anthony Joshua, but still, there hopefully will be a crowd there. But the one thing is, the crowd won't make up the same kind of revenue that you would normally get at an Anthony Joshua event. But again, that's just the way things are at the moment. So maybe the fight won't be behind closed doors, but there will be a limited crowd there. But still, that does affect the money that will go to Kubrat Pulev. So it's not Anthony Joshua who has been crying about where the fight is, the money, any of that. Anthony Joshua has said from day dot that he will even fight at fight camp. He just wants to fight Kubrat Pulev. You saw him shadowboxing at Dillian White's event against Alexander Povetkin. He would have fought then. So Anthony Joshua will fight behind closed doors. He will fight wherever they tell him to go. Put a ring up there and he will fight Kubrat Pulev. That's the way things are, and hopefully this fight will get over the line. Hopefully there will be a date and venue announced this week for Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev. Then hopefully Anthony Joshua beats him. Then there's Usyk next, or possibly a Tyson Fury fight. But the important thing at the moment for Anthony Joshua and his main focus is Kubrat Pulev. There are Tyson Fury fights down the line. There are Alexander Usyk fights down the line. Maybe many others. But ultimately at the moment, Pulev is the important fight for Anthony Joshua. There is no Tyson Fury fight if he does not beat him, so Pulev is the focus. This is going to be a good fight, entertaining, and we're going to see a knockout, I believe. I don't see this fight going to points. It's going to be a good fight. Date and venue need to be sorted. It looks like 12th of December. We will find out in due course. But guys, anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.